Hello, welcome to my channel. In class 12th we are discussing the magnetism and matter topic. In continuation of that topic, today we will discuss the diamagnetic material, its properties and a little about superconductor, that is a perfect diamagnetic material. Before proceeding further, I would like to say please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. We know that every material is made up of atoms, and in atoms electrons revolve around the nucleus. As per the revolution of electron, current is supposed to be formed, that is revolving electron is considered as equivalent to current carrying loop. And we have read every current carrying loop is like a magnetic dipole and it has its own magnetic moment. So in atoms, due to revolution of electrons, it may happen that magnetic moment exists or not. Suppose the electron revolves like this. This is the nucleus, and if the electron revolves in this direction with the velocity v, this is electron, then we can say that current is in this direction, and as per the right hand thumb rule, the magnetic moment is said to be perpendicular to the plane of the loop upward for this case. What can we say? That if the electron in an atom revolves opposite to the first case, that is in this direction, suppose this is the electron in this direction, and then suppose current will be equivalent and opposite to the direction of revolution of electron, current will be supposed to be in this direction, and here you will see that as per right hand thumb rule, the direction of magnetic moment, which is a vector always pointing from south pole towards the north pole of a magnet, or here the magnetic dipole. Look here that these two magnetic dipole moments are equal and opposite. What happens in case of diamagnetic substances? Diamagnetic substances, no atomic magnet exists. Diamagnetic substances, examples are bismuth, copper, lead, nitrogen at STP, water, gold, silver, so many. What happens in the diamagnetic substances? That without keeping them in external magnetic field, they do not possess any magnetic moment. That is, net magnetic moment of an atom remains zero. How can you say that atom of diamagnetic substances have equal and opposite magnetic moment of electrons due to electron pairs and net magnetic moment zero? So we can say that diamagnetic substances are those substances in them no magnetic dipole exists. That is, net magnetic moment is zero. What happens when the diamagnetic substance is placed in external magnetic field? In placing external magnetic field, suppose we say this is B external, the magnetic moment of the electrons, which is opposite to the applied magnetic field, slightly increased. Suppose here, if we apply the magnetic field in this direction, here also for this case in this direction, then what is observed, that electron which has the magnetic moment in the direction of magnetic field slows down. Its speed becomes now this v minus delta v. And what happens? The magnetic moment of electron which has the direction opposite to the external magnetic field increases. This magnetic field decreases because electron's speed slows down. Here you can show this velocity vector, then it is increased, this becomes v plus delta v, and magnetic moment becomes m plus delta m. So which magnetic moment increases? Which has the direction opposite to the applied magnetic field. You can ask why it happens. It is due to Lenz rule, that is the induction current are produced atomic inside the atom. There was no magnetic field when they were not placed in magnetic moment. When they were not placed in magnetic field, what happens? The magnetic moment is induced in the direction opposite to the applied magnetic field. Such the induction effect is as per Lenz rule, which we will discuss in the next topic. What Lenz rule says, that induced currents are always produced due to cause of its production. What is the cause here? That without the magnetic field there was no atomic magnet, no magnetic moment. When the magnetic field is applied, cause is application of magnetic field. Then what is Lenz rule? They induce a magnetic moment in the direction opposite to the applied magnetic field, but in a very little extent. So we can say that this is the cause of diamagnetism, that is how the diamagnetic substances show their repulsion to the magnetic field because of the induction effect. And diamagnetic substances have some more properties. Let us discuss. First one, as this one you can say no magnetic dipole, net magnetic moment is 0. Second one, we can say in external magnetic field, induced dipole moment. Due to induced dipole moment, the magnetizations या magnetic moment is produced in the substance opposite to the external magnetic field. That is why we say that diamagnetic substances repel the magnetic field. Therefore, repulsion takes place. They repel magnetic field. We have learned in the previous video about the magnetic susceptibility, mu r, relative permeability. How do these factors in case of diamagnetic materials, what are their values, how will you find? Look in the third property. We have read that intensity of magnetization, or in some books it is represented by m, that is magnetic moment per unit volume. So this intensity of magnetization is related with susceptibility by the relation this one, I equal to psi h, where h is the magnetizing field or the field which is applied to diamagnetic substances. What we have read earlier, that in absence of field there were no atomic magnets, net magnetic moment was 0. When the field was applied, they developed a little amount of magnetic moment in the direction opposite to the applied magnetic field. We can take the example that if H is suppose 10 to the power 3 units, then we can write here that I is minus 1 units. That is induction in the direction opposite, that's why minus sign is very less, so it is 1. How can you find the value of psi here? That is psi, this magnetic susceptibility here, I upon H, and this is minus 10 to the power minus 3. So, what is the property? That magnetic susceptibility for diamagnetic substance is negative and very less. Other relation we have read earlier that the relative permeability is given by this relation, mu r relative permeability, this 1 plus psi. So, you can also guess here that this relative permeability will be less because psi is negative and very less in amount. So, this 1 minus will be there, so it will be less than 1. What about superconductors? What happens when a perfect diamagnetic material that is said to be called superconductor? A superconductor is perfect diamagnetic material. Why? Because 100% intensity of magnetic moment is induced in the atoms of superconductors when they are placed in the magnetic field, but in opposite direction to the applied magnetic field. What can we say about superconductors? That a perfect diamagnetic material is superconductor. Look here. And how can we decide the value of magnetic susceptibility and relative permeability? Suppose applied magnetizing field is 10 to the power 3 units, then I will be also 10 to the power 3 units, but in opposite directions. So, what will be psi? Minus 1. So, for superconductor, this question is asked, what is the value of magnetic susceptibility for superconductors? That is minus 1. Also, from this relation, look, mu r equal to 1 plus psi. What will be mu r? Therefore, mu r is also said to be 0. Hence, the superconductor is a perfect diamagnetic material, or it has perfect diamagnetism as well as perfect conductivity. What can you say about the superconductors? That they are the most exotic diamagnetic materials. Most exotic diamagnetic materials. And you can say that for superconductors, these are the metals when they are cooled to very low temperature, they exhibit both perfect diamagnetism and perfect conductivity. A superconductor repels a magnet and is repelled by a magnet. The phenomenon of perfect diamagnetism in superconductors is called Meissner effect, as per the name of scientist. This is MEISSNER, Meissner effect. Sometimes, what is Meissner effect? So, you should know. What is Meissner effect? The phenomenon of perfect diamagnetism in superconductors. Now, this is the case of superconductors. We were discussing the properties of diamagnetic materials. So, we have discussed no magnetic dipoles. When placed in external magnetic field, they acquire the magnetism very feeble in the direction opposite to the magnetic field. That is why we say that they are weakly repelled by the magnetic field also. What happens that if we take a diamagnetic substance and place in a uniform magnetic field? You know, uniform magnetic field is expressed like the suppose they are the closed loop magnetic field lines, but for a very short very small region I am showing like this. If you place diamagnetic substance in it, this is the diamagnetic substance, what happens that magnetic field lines become like this, their representation orientation become like this. What do you think? What will you conclude? That inside through the diamagnetic substances the magnetic field lines don't prefer to go as compared to outside. What will you say? That permeability is less than permeability for free space in case of diamagnetic substances. In non-uniform magnetic fields, suppose a rod of diamagnetic suspend is suspended, what happens? It becomes perpendicular to the magnetic field. So, if the rod is suspended and magnetic field is applied, then the diamagnetic rod material, its rod is, it becomes perpendicular to the applied magnetic field. Similarly, if you take some solution of diamagnetic substance in a U tube like this and you apply the magnetic field at one of the arm that is placed in the magnetic field, what is observed? That the level of the solution falls down in that arm. Why? Because diamagnetic substances have tendency to move from a stronger magnetic field region to the weaker region. Main thing is that in fact magnetism is observed in all substances. Diamagnetism is present in all substances, but in most of the cases, most of the times, it shifted due to presence of para and ferromagnetism. Other effects like para and ferromagnetism. So, these all properties of diamagnetic substances, and how do they show their behavior in case of magnetic field. Magnetic field is repelled by it, they are repelled by a magnet, and if you take their solution, if you take the diamagnetic rod placed in non-uniform magnetic field, it has tendency to move from stronger magnetic field to the weak magnetic field region. What are the values for diamagnetic materials? Permeability, magnetic susceptibility and relative permeability we have discussed. In this way, I hope you must have enjoyed it. Thank you.